Welcome, beloveds. Welcome to the first moment of the best of your life. Welcome to a moment of deliciousness. I am Astarius Miraculii, your sound wizard, your intuitive astrologer, your Reiki master teacher, your sound healing transmitter of frequency through didgeridoo and vocal harmonics. Today's subject is time travel into resonant connection with your ascended self. Time travel into resonant connection with your ascended self, my ascended self, our ascended self. I am riding in some very high frequency and want to share a counterpart of this frequency with you. As I engage with you, I am in the awareness that I am having a rendezvous with the whole universe through the resonance of the circle that you are. And you are having a rendezvous with the whole universe, even unto the Most High, with this focal point of being called Astarius Miraculii. We are the universe having a rendezvous with itself. I am the universe as Astarius Miraculii, serving the universe who is you, the sacred circle of beloveds. And so what is it to time travel, beloved? It is to jump from cellular memory to cellular memory. We carry the memories of our Creator. Being born of the fabric of breath, when Creator breathed the breath of life into us and gave our physicality animation, gave our soul life, there was also transmitted into us everything that exists within the whole of our Creator. All of the memories, back into the ancient past and the eternal future. We carry the memories of our Creator. And so we can journey by way of time travel, which is simply the cellular memory transference, where we allow cellular memory to shift into the reality of who we are as an ascended master being who is beyond every human woe, every human pain, every human moment of despair. Talking about aligning with the you that transcends all of your difficulties. We're going to work a lot with the didgeridoo today. And as I am working with the didgeridoo, I want you to really look beyond the exclusiveness of this individual expression of being, Astarius Miraculii, and look instead into the all-inclusiveness of the whole universe unto God. God is absolute. That is portaling through this individual being. Look larger than the linear. Look into the celestial. And as I offer this round of didgeridoo, allow yourself to breathe life into the reality of experiencing the time traveling of you into resonant connection with your ascended master self. That resonance of you that has the knowledge of all things. That resonance of you that has the love for everyone, everything, everyone, everywhere, every when, every beginning, every end. When I'm playing the didgeridoo, I play with circular breathing. It's hollow. There's nothing inside of it. Everything is done through breath, lips, tongue, cheek, and voice. So the uninterrupted sound is a reflection of the endless nature of eternity. Waking up the eternal connection within your being and calling you home to your absoluteness. So here it be. Time travel into resonant connection with your, my, our ascended self. Juicy, mac, sweet. And so that was the frequency of time travel into a resonant connection with your ascended self. Everything that will ever come into reality of being already exists in the womb of creation, in the womb of your soul. Your power lies in owning the all-inclusiveness of who you are as the oneness of the wholeness of the universe, as your own version of the universe, and recognizing that every being that you bear witness to is your own self by extension. Therefore, exclude no one from the sacred circle of you. You are so divine. Divine Creator, we come before your sacred throne to bring about the cellular awakening within us of who we are as ascended master beings. That resonance of our selfhood that holds the knowledge of all things. That resonance of ourself that is all powerful, all wise, all peaceful, all loving. We open Divine Creator to this reality of our selfhood in the knowingness that it is not something that we have to coerce into being, but rather to simply allow it to keep sacred company within our being. Allow it to have its way with us. And we thank you, Divine Creator, for giving us the presence of mind and heart to even bless the difficulties and the challenges and the trials and tribulations of our life, and the understanding that everything is meant to be servant unto us and not master over us. And so we step forward to be our own champion and have our own back. And to be the champion of the universe and have the universe's back in the knowingness that the universe is our champion and has our back as well. We delight in the goodness that exists within our lives. We delight in the goodness that exists within our lives. Today, astrologically speaking, on a planetary level, planet Saturn is in conjunction with the planet Mercury. Saturn is duty and responsibility and methodology and timing and structure and foundation. And Mercury is communication, versatility, mobility, travel. And so, with this conjunction, it is important that we have responsible Saturn, communication, Mercury. So looking at the way in which you've been communicating, beloved, have you been communicating responsibly? Have you been communicating in such a way that is a contribution to life, to the universe, and therefore right back unto your own self by extension. When you look at other beings, do you look at them with judgment? Even if they're behaving horribly in life, do you allow the way that you see them to be an affirmation of that horrible behavior? If so, that would be irresponsible telepathic communication. Because even when you don't speak the words, when you think the thought, there is a telepathic communication that takes place. And with Saturn conjuncting Mercury, then those things which are communicated both verbally and telepathically tend to come into crystallization, Saturn, much more easily. But it also means that if we allow our communication to focus upon those divine things that we want to come into manifestation for us, then that can come forward more easily. Responsible communication. On the shadow side, Saturn carries the frequency of worry. There can be a temptation to go into places of worry and fear and doubt and regret. You know, worry is faith in a horrible outcome. Fear is faith in the negative. Fear is sure that the worst thing is coming. And so we want to transcend the fear, transcend the worry. And the other thing that Saturn represents is planning. So this is a powerful time where you can use your mind to plan, to be in the methodology of your life's unfolding, to attend to the structure of your life, the foundation of your life, as well as the visualization of the concrete manifestations that you want to come into being. And Saturn is the frequency of the elder. Mercury being the communication, being the mind. Are you allowing your mind to speak from the level of the elder? It matters not your chronological age. The elder is alive and well within you. Because who you are as a being extends all the way from the beginningless beginning into the endless end. And all of the ancient reality and the eternal future reality of your selfhood is already so. And so, use this frequency of Mercury conjunct Saturn in a good way. And here's a little bit of didgeridoo for you to focus upon that reality. And thank you so much for all of you beloveds who have tuned in with me. Know that I'm loving you with the passion of heaven. I'm giving you a counterpart of my frequency. And I know that that is enlightened self-interest. Because that which I give unto you, I also give back unto my own self. By extension, I give unto the whole universe. That's an important awareness too. When dancing on an individual level in relationship, sometimes we get so caught up in, oh, I don't know if I want to share the full measure of my love because I'm not sure that they're going to reciprocate. But that's dancing in a domain of exclusiveness. When we're in relationship, we need to dance in the domain of all-inclusiveness, in the knowingness that as we are in relationship with that beloved, we're really having a rendezvous with God, Source, the all that is. And the all that is, Source, the universe, always appreciates the love that we share. And even if it's not reciprocated back to us through the individual that we gave to, as long as we keep feeling good about what we gave, then that blessing will find its way back to us through some other individual source. So always feel good about the love you share. And when it comes to the sharing of your love, don't hang out in, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Let that love shine forth, because it's not only a gift to that individual, it's a gift to the whole of the universe through them. So focus now upon aligning this energy of Saturn and Mercury in a positive way to be about responsible communication, transcending worry, taking advantage of your planning, your methodology, the foundation of your life, and also communicating from the place of the elder self. wonderful high vibration frequency of the mother. Thanks be to God for the mother aspect of God. And thanks be to the wisdom within us that has the presence of mind and heart to allow ourselves to be the chalice and allow the Mother Goddess to pour out the baptism upon us until the cup of our soul is running over. And then we are able to pour out the baptism upon others. Another aspect that is happening today astrologically is the moon in Pisces conjunct Chiron in Pisces. The moon, of course, is our emotionality, our ancestry, our family dynamics, the frequency of mother, the frequency of goddess, the frequency of the tides. And Chiron is the planet of the wounded healer. And so this is a time when we are meant to address the healing of our emotional wounds. No matter how deep our emotional wounding, the wounds are always at the surface. Because when we pierce to the central core of anything, all we find is light and love and peace and benevolence and God and Goddess. So let us have the presence of mind and heart to use the power of the imagination frequency of Pisces to pierce to the central core of our emotional wounds, where we find the frequency of light that will then become the sacred alchemy to bring that emotional woundedness back into resonance with light, love, benevolence, and balance. We have the opportunity through this moon conjunct Chiron to connect with the vision of wholeness. Pisces is the frequency of the oneness of the wholeness. You see, the oneness of the wholeness. When we are in resonance with the oneness of the wholeness, that's where the antidote to every pain and every problem lies. And lastly, we have the planet Neptune in a square relationship with Jupiter. Neptune in Pisces, Jupiter in Sagittarius. The shadow aspect of that connection can be exaggeration of pain, where we tend to take the pain that exists within our lives and we make it even bigger than what it actually is. So let us move beyond that. Don't exaggerate the pain of your life. It's an opportunity for us to have compassion, Pisces and Neptune, for the delays that might exist within our lives, because the square can sometimes represent delays. When something is delayed, don't see yourself between a rock and a hard place. Don't see yourself, in limbo, but rather be of the awareness that you are in the sacred pause. That's compassion for the delay. The sacred pause is that sacred place of waiting for the clarity of what the next adventure of higher possibilities will be and how to step into them. One of the opportunities that we also have through this Neptune-Jupiter contact is the opportunity to learn telepathically. When you think about the things that you want to learn, sometimes it's a matter of, even if you're reading a book, sometimes just hold the book in your hand and telepathically open to the receiving of all of the information that is in the book. Because even all of the information that is in the book is also in the biological living library of your own soul. When we read books, we are reading an externalization of the wisdom and information that exists deep inside of us, even though human limitations stands in the way of us being in the full knowingness of that. So allow yourself to be of telepathic learning. Just open. I open to all of the wisdom of the whole universe, and I allow myself to learn. You see, the Neptune-Jupiter contact is also representing the cosmic moment. The cosmic moment is eternity in a flash, eternity in an instant. In the cosmic moment, or through the cosmic moment, we journey through eternity. You are the microcosmic container of the macrocosmic reality of eternity. You are the microcosmic container of the macrocosmic reality of eternity. Thank you so much, beloveds, for sharing with me and holding sacred space with me. It's always such an amazing honor that I get to support your expansion. I don't take that lightly. That's an amazing honor for me. Again, I am Astarius Miraculii, your Ascension Ambassador, your intuitive astrologer, your Reiki Master Teacher, your sound transmitter of the healing frequencies with sound. And, I got a birthday coming up. And if you happen to be in the Phoenix area at Walk-In Wellness on my birthday, January 26th, I am having a birthday sound healing concert, and I'm hoping that you'll come and celebrate and transform with me. You'll be able to find that event on Facebook. The event is called Astarius Miraculii Birthday Sound Healing Concert. And I would love it. And also for those of you who are not in the Phoenix, Arizona area, just connect with me, in your heart. And I receive all gifts and all blessings. If you want to, smile on me and bless me up. I know a lot of you have been thinking about having a session with me and possibly making a music purchase, from the 22 CDs I have to choose from and the digital downloads and a couple of books. And I would love it if you went to my website, Astarius.com, Astarius.com, and bless me up. I receive it, and I love that, and I love you no matter what. And certainly all of your prayers and all of your love and all of your divine intentions. If you have an interest in having a reading with me, an intuitive astrology reading, sound healing session, those things I do in person as well as by Skype and by phone. The phone number through WhatsApp or the regular phone, +1 928 254 9535. That's +1 928 254 9535. Also on YouTube, maybe 280 videos over there. So when you go to my YouTube channel, Astarius Miraculii, be sure and click on videos, and so that everything loads up and you're able to see everything that is available. I've got this amazing gift that I've given, the whole album of Reiki Temple Chants on my YouTube page. That's my last upload on there. And you get the full album as a gift. This is my gift to the Reiki community. And if you love it, then go to, my website and purchase some of the other things that are there. It's an amazing album, and it also has binaural beats in it. And it's chanting the Reiki symbol names and so forth. It's a very unique something, and I released it way back in 2001. However, and many of the people in the Reiki community just absolutely love and adore it, but it's time for it to be exposed to the whole of the Reiki community. So be sure and go over there, check it out, and share it forward, with the Reiki community. And I think you'll be thrilled. And when you listen with headphones, then it will take you really deep into that core of the binaural beats. For those of you who don't know what binaural beats are, it's where you have like one tone in the right ear, slightly different tone in the left ear, and then the relationship between the two tones creates a third tone in the middle, which becomes the binaural beat. So it's like two distinctly different tones, making a baby of a third tone, which creates this, hemisync, synchronicity between the right and the left brain. So it's extremely powerful. And I have many of my albums that have the binaural beats in there. And I also have a donation button on my website, where if you've just been moved by the gifts that I offer, then feel free to go and click on the donation button and bless me up. Again, it's my birthday, so, you might as well go ahead, especially if you're being moved and blessed and transformed by what it is that I'm sharing. If you're not blessed and transformed, don't even worry about it. But if you're really being moved and getting something, powerful out of my offerings, then I am so honored and grateful if you have the presence of mind and heart to give back. Aho, ashe, amen, namaste. Hotepin lakesh, alakin, shalom, satnam, hariom, rastafari. Our sacred juices are cooked in infinitely expanding juicefari. We're going to always have many miles on our smile, a wiggle in our giggle, tingling in our boots, laughter ever after, put in our strut, wings on our butt, always rising up at the top. There's room for all. It's just the bottom that's crowded, y'all. And so it is, and so it shall eternally be. And the last thing I want to say is that I want to just acknowledge my own self. With my birthday coming up, I just thank myself for being born and for the contributions that I make to life, and I'm so honored to be this being who is me, Astarius Miraculii. And I invite you that whenever your birthday comes around, be sure and give acknowledgement to yourself, because sometimes we just receive all of the acknowledgement that everybody else gives to us on a birthday, but we don't give much of that to ourselves. So this is another wonderful way in which you can love on yourself. So I just say, with you as my witness, I'm so honored and happy that I was born and that I could be a catalyst of contribution in the way that I am. I love myself so much, and I love you so much. Namaste.